Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Product Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning MySQL Stored Procedures tutorial for beginners. This is our part 11. Inside this video session guys, we will discuss about loop statements in MySQL Stored Procedure. Inside our previous video, we had seen about the great detailed explanation of conditional statements called if-else and the cases structure. Now from this video, we are going to use one more feature of MySQL Stored Procedures, something called loop statements. So inside these loop statements, we have available conditions by the help of this while loop, by using this repeat and the loop condition. By the help of these, actually we can achieve the loop statements in MySQL Stored Procedure. In our previous video, we understood about that where actually we have to use called if-else condition as well as the cases condition. On the behalf of these things, we understood that on the behalf of boolean value called true and the false value, a particular statement will be executed. But inside this MySQL provided loop statements, the statement will be printed until and unless the loop condition will be true. So inside this video, we will discuss about this while loop. How can we use and how can we actually make use of while loop in our MySQL Stored Procedure. So if I go to the next slide, now as we can see that, now inside this slide, we can see that this is the simple syntax of our while loop, where we have to pass while as the syntax keyword, and here we have to pass the expression. On the behalf of this expression, it checks that the returned condition value is true or false. By following that, we have to write do here as a keyword, and these are the logical statements that we have to provide inside this while and end while block. And finally, now let's start to make a code to understand about this while loop. What basically we are going to do, we are going to make some condition. Let's say that we have a value called x equal to 1 and we want to run our loop until and unless the value of x will be equal to 5. So if I back to browser, go inside phpMyAdmin, and this is our database. Inside this database, I am going to create. So if I go to the routines tab, click on that, and now I am going to create a add routine. Now let's say that this is all about, let's say that get loop, and let's say statement. Get loop statement, this is our routine name. Now inside this, we are not going to pass any of our parameters called in or out parameter. Now inside this text area, I am going to provide the logics or the body section of this stored procedure. So let's say according to syntax, begin and end. Now inside this, I am going to declare two variables. So let's say declare, and let's say that here x, and it should be, let's say, integer value, and I'm not going to initialize any value of this x variable. And also let's say declare another variable, let's say string value. Now it should be, let's say, varchar, and inside this I'm going to pass the 20 characters. This is the maximum length of this variable. Now inside this, firstly let's initialize the value of these variables. Let's say that set x equal to 1 value, and I'm going to set as the string value also as well. So copy that, and I'm going to slice with the empty value. Now we are ready to use our while loop. So let's say while. Now here we have to write the expression. So let's say x less than equal to 5. It means that the value of x until and unless equal to 5, then this loop will be executed. So we are going to use called do, and finally I am going to write here int and let's say while. Now if I scroll down, if I make some zoom to the body section, now here inside this while loop I am going to write our logical statements. So let's say that set, or finally I am going to use called string value. So let's say set string value equal to, I am going to use called the concat method of MySQL. Now inside this, let's understand about this what concat function will do. If I back to slide, now let's say that if we have called three variables or three values, let's say that online web tutor. These are the three values, and these three values are stored inside three different variables. Now we want to make use of these value into a single variable. So what actually we will do, we are going to use called the concat function. Inside this, the first value I will pass here as online, and the second value I will pass inside this web, and the third value we will pass right here. Now by using this concat function, it will concatenate all these values and make a single value. So in the starting, this is called value 1 equal to, here let's say value 2 equal to, and this is all about, let's say value 3. So in the initial state, these are three different values. Now we want to concatenate into a single value, so that's why we have used called the MySQL concat function. So back to PHP admin, and let's say concat. I'm going to concatenate with this string value with this comma separated, let's say x value, and also I'm going to separate all these value with the comma symbol. So what basically we are trying to do here, so let's say set equal to x equal to 1. Now this is increment loop. Now all these things we have done here. Now finally let's say select, and let's say copy this variable name, and I am printing it here. So if I copy all the code, back to slide, open a new tab, let's understand that what basically we have done. Here we have initialized, or we have declared two variables. Successfully we have initialized that. Now here we have used our while loop. Now at the first condition, the value of x equal to true, so it is obviously less than 5. So on getting the true value, it go inside this while loop, and now here it will concatenate the value of a string variable. So something at the initial state, the value of a string value equal to the blank value. So let's say blank value, and here again it will concatenate or join the value with x, and here the value of x equal to 1. So at initial we got something called 1, and also we have concatenated with this comma symbol. So this is the first output actually we will get. In the second loop, what actually we will get, inside this string value we have stored this value, as we can see right here. Now in the second case condition, string value is something like this, again concatenate with this x because we have incremented the value of x right here. So this is, let's say that 2, again comma, and same, it is stored inside string value, and again x will be auto incremented. So it will take something called 3. So again it will repeat itself up to 5. So back to PHP admin, go here, and let's pass all these things first. So root @localhost, and this is contains SQL. Now if I configure something like this, press go button. Now here we have some error, and the error in my opinion is something called that we forgot to add semicolon here. Now if I save all these changes, click on go button, now successfully, as we can see that we have our created stored procedure, something called get loop statement. Now if I scroll down, here is the stored procedure. So if I execute that, now as we can see that we got the output something called 1, 2, 3, 4, and the finally up to 5. So this is how actually we can control the while loop in MySQL statement. Now inside this slide we have two more loop according to call repeat and the loop. So we will understand about these things in detail in our next video session. So inside this video session guys, if you went out, then please drop a comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.